Okay. I've not played this for a long time now. Probably... Oh god, I don't even know when I last recorded it. So basically, if I'm a bit rusty, forgive me. Not that... I mean, I know full well where we left off. And I know full well what we have to do. So it's not going to be easy, because I seem to struggle.
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
It was a Vietnamese shave, I know that.
A Vietnamese shave.
Oh no, it wasn't, was it?
No. You seriously don't know?
No, it wasn't. Let's just try to remember it, just to be safe. Oh shit, okay. I don't know what he asked for. Oh, well that's buggy. No. Thing is, the timer it gives you, given how slow the animations are, and how slow he walks, like... Oh, brilliant. Why do they even have these cards in this? Like, see, there we go, I've just died. Like, the timer it gives you for such a slow-moving character makes no sense. Oh, yay, before we die, we can really quickly pop that in. Wonderful. I feel so much better. Commence death. Yeah.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob.
It's the cutscenes that drive me
This
nuts.
here is my new friend Father.
I
Am I
don't
right?
see them, I don't care for them.
Sure enough, but your slasher friend sure could learn how to treat his customers.
Hey, Billy Bob, come on. This guy is a good guy. He's one of us.
My apologies, sir.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
Sure is.
I would if I had a gun on me, but I don't.
Are you kidding me? An unarmed Texan?
I already told you, I'm not carrying a gun.
That doesn't sound like the man Kenny told me about. And you know what? I've had enough. Billy Bob?
And now we get to watch all that again. Oh, hang on.
No matter how superficial
Aha!
someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
Did that count? Because the timer had kind of... Ah, perfect.
It'll be my pleasure.
Jesus Christ. That took way too long. Are we finally out of this fucking barber chair now? Oh, hallelujah.
Welcome, gentlemen. Chips are on the table and guns are in the safe. Now, we got a lovely night of poker ahead of us full of smoking and bourbon. So let's get started. Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Now you got me worried. Never trust a humble player.
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called,
Ding Dong.
Yeah, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding dong! That's it.
Yeah, but I know it's in Ding Dong because
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
it's on my
Well,
fucking
casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly. No.
Tycoon.
And he didn't
I
trust me.
just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it, Polly. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, they even take our damn names.
You're too much, Polly.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool, and I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
I better not have to do this mini game again. Okay.
Thanks. I love me some pool.
Perfect. It'll be my pleasure.
You looking to start your own pool business, Farnham?
Why not?
This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. And guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal. With a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
I better not have to play poker.
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won in a row, Quince?
And here I was hoping that Farnham would steal your championship belt.
I don't think he'll need a belt, especially if he ends up losing his pants. Mark my words, Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha!
Oh, hey, by the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Try to remember. What are we doing? Who's
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife...
How do you know that funny Texan?
He's an old pal. Moved to the East Coast years ago. You know, he's the reason I'm here in New York. I'm fixing to get into the boxing business, and he suggested I talk to a friend of his. Oh, right. Where were we? Same difference. Another drink? Oh, seriously, where were we? All right. We was fixing to have another drink.
What? I don't get it. The timer is running out, and like we've learned nothing.
Damn! I don't like waiting. Kenny won't like it, but I'm not gonna sit here wondering. Billy Bob, pass me the phone. Come on.
Sometimes you get the feeling that it's all gone wrong, that you've made a terrible mistake.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say sometimes? Huh. No. That only happens once in a lifetime.
See, fucking, it gives you choices, right? This game gives you choices. And most choice games, if you make even the wrong choice, there are choices down the line where you can fix it, right? If I could remember how his fucking dumbass friend's fucking wife died, I could just say, oh, do you know what, mate? I can't even remember. I think it was fucking whatever. Like, just because I can't remember how Bob's fucking fishmonger's daughter's dog's fucking brother's owner's daughter died, how does that make me not him? Like, it just makes no sense. So rather than him pushing you for an answer, it goes, well, how did she die? And you could choose one of the 4 options just randomly. If you fail to get the clues, then at least pick a random choice and maybe you got it right. But no, this, it's like, well, you took too long to remember, so we're going to shoot you in the face. It's just fucking ridiculous. It's a dumb game.
Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey. By the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
No idea.
I think she had a heart condition or something like that.
No, that ain't it. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with her head. Damn! I don't like waiting. Kenny won't like it, but I'm not gonna sit here wondering. Billy Bob, pass me the phone. Come on.
Sometimes you get
See, there
the
we
feeling
go.
that it's all
And now
gone
it's an
wrong,
unskippable cutscene.
that you've made a terrible
You have to
mistake.
wait for yourself to get shot. Because why retry immediately when you can just sit through a dumbass cutscene that no one gives a shit about, that you've seen 10 times before, and, you know. It's dumb. It's a game of... It's a game of fucking dice rolls, and you only succeed if you get a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry.
Make no difference.
Did I say sometimes? Huh. No. That only happens once in a lifetime.
Wish it was once, Blacksad, mate. I really do wish it was once, but unfortunately the developers of this game had a different idea, and they decided that if you get it wrong even once, that you're going to get shot in the
Mark
fucking face.
my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey. By the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
And then we get to watch this again.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife... Women just gotta have their vices. Well, she's in a rehab clinic now, hooked on tranquilizers and all that.
That's it. Tranquilize. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on. Come on. Give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Even when you play to lose, it's best to win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion. But with Quince, it was just impossible.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
That's same.
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think you all lose on purpose. In which case, you're about to have a blast.
Poor Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Having to compete with illegal gamblers like that old Leary fella.
Huh? One would almost think that you live in New York, my friend. That son of a bitch killed one of my men and left the poor bastard on my damn porch. But he's a goner now. Ever since the sport got put on TV, people want a fair game, honest boxes, and no shady business. You can't break the law anymore like before. Nowadays, they gotta bribe those big network executives to negotiate for broadcasting rights.
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
Oh, fucking hell.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
Oh,
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
Oh boy, try to remember. I was going to say I've got a timer and no options. Oh!
12 little
Shit, I
fun.
didn't mean 12.
12?
Hey, wait a minute. I thought Kenny said you had 9. Yeah, I'm sure it was 9. Billy Bob, hand me the phone. Come on.
Yeah,
Sometimes
see,
you
it's like you
feel
can't
it's
even be
all
like,
gone wrong,
oh yeah, it was 9, sorry.
But you've made a terrible
Fuck
mistake.
me. Brilliant. Cutscene, yeah. Oh, nice, yeah. Lovely bit cutscene, good gameplay, yeah. Still waiting for death. Still waiting for death. Death. Imminent. Death.
Sorry.
Succeeded.
Did I say sometimes? Huh. No.
Once in a
That
life.
only happens once in a lifetime.
I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to try to remember, and for some reason I think the map I went down. Because why not?
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
Thing is, the game isn't even hard, it's just bullshit. It's not a hard game, it's just crap. For example, the timer fucking started way before I was even given options.
No. That son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day.
You have to roll him onto his side.
Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
What? What? Did I say do nothing or did I say move?
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
9. But that's not an option, is it? That's not an option. No, sir. The right answer is not in the options list.
That son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit.
I swear I pressed move.
If I'd been a communist,
Move
perhaps the vision
forward.
of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die.
Oh, it was a quick time event.
Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
So there's one quick time event that gives you a millisecond notice. I didn't even see it the first time. That's how fucking quick it was.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. No, deserving or not, the man would live.
I don't know how you did that with the antlers, but okay. And there's going to be a family picture with 9 children. Oh no.
6, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of that.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred.
Wow.
I won't lay
Cassidy.
a finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age.
Wow.
If you know what I mean. Are you alright, Farnham?
Let's do sniffle vision. What can we do? There's things to look at. What are those things? Is it like... Yeah.
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Quince?
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Pass me the phone, Billy Bob. Pass me the phone, Billy Bob. Come on. If he doesn't get shot in the face...
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
Yes! Oh, someone else
It's
is getting shot.
500 more. Huh. For washing up.
It's a deal.
As much as I feel corrupt and like a dickhead, I didn't say to kill him. I simply ratted him out because he was being all arrogant and cocky that he was winning every game, and quite frankly, I've been shot in the chest so many times now that I wanted to see someone else get shot. Just to know that it's not just a me thing. And on that note, I'm going to go for a piss. I also failed to mention, under my justification of him getting shot, he is into the child prostitution business, so I don't actually feel bad for him getting shot. Quite frankly, I'm glad. I'm well happy.
And good call, Flan. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy. My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, though I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
Deary me, that was an adventure. Lots of misadventures on the adventure, but we got there.
Piss take. You're all taking the piss out of me.
No, I'm actually gonna cry.
No, I don't want to play any more games. Gamed out. I've had enough of playing games. Hell. I don't want to play another task. I hate them.
I just want my life back.